Hello everyone, here's bus 36. This is a 2022 ICCE with the gasoline 8.8 liter PSI. Once again, this is the 2022 ICCE with the 8.8 liter gasoline PSI. So here's the video that you've been waiting for a little while, and here's a tour of it, 2025 edition. The last time I uploaded it was in November 2023 or October, I could be wrong, but I did a Walkaround Tour before, which did get a little decent views, but I don't know, I didn't check. But what's the key difference about this bus is that they recently installed these brand new cameras throughout the body, which means the whole bus is officially has new cameras. With the rear, well, sadly it doesn't have a backup camera included, but of course I haven't have a camera included. But I'm gonna have to go look around if I can. No, that's just too risky. It's heck risky for this unit. So we're gonna do a Walkaround tour and do some information updates, which you guys might want to know about pretty soon. Even though this is the most iconic bus to record for my channel's career, for most of it. Let's go on the inside. It's pretty hot in here. It's been sitting for a while. Yeah, nothing much except this thing's just starting to peeling off. The emergency use handle forward is peeling off really bad compared to the other buses. The other buses look pretty good, but this one's just starting to peel up its emergency text. This one was built in November 2020. Safety notes doing behind guidelines and stuff. Right here, I think I've been talking about this a lot, but this was built in November 5th, 2020. Built on IC Oklahoma, two-slip bus plant, which is this is where the bus was built at this time. Hey there, dog. Yeah, she's just chilling by the door, but yeah, whatever. This bus actually has new cameras, of course. They have really good new Gatekeeper AHD cameras included in the fleet. Including 32, 33, 30, 29, 20, 27, 26. Installing their new cameras. The front thing as well. Not sure if you guys actually see, but it's actually pretty nice to see. I know that in the summer they're gonna install these. I never thought they're actually gonna install them, but they actually did install them. Well, I'm not sure they were supposed to install them as soon as May or April, but instead they decided to do it later when the school session ends. So here's the cameras, the interior, pretty decent condition at this time since this bus has already been treated well. Emergency reset button. Yep. This bus has the back door little storage compartment for like maintenance and stuff. Actually comes in with use, but I haven't opened it yet. Probably since rarely. I rarely open it that much, but yep. This bus was pretty in a nice condition. This is gonna get a little bit TLC before it gets washed and temporarily go back to the yard until it gets recalled or gets called out for next year's run. Let's go check the mileage. since we're here. Got 130,300. What's that? 130,383,000 kilometers on this thing. Hydronic as usual. As usual, I'm not gonna do the horn as usual because I think I dedicated that in the old video. But what is known about this bus is that this radio is no longer working. Yeah, you can't turn it on. But what is known that this bus has the LED driver's light dome. While the rest of the interior is actually just, just regular lights throughout the interior. It's just the driver dome has the LED bulb, which was included in this bus. It kind of feels off when there's only just that and just the rest of the interior is just normal bulbs. But I guess that's Canadian after all. Has some midship heaters, rear heaters, stable heaters, drivers, drippers. You got your fan on the left, and then you got the fan on the right. By the way, note this bus is gonna get to wash. I'm pretty sure in tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, but you got the Amber Pilot in reds. And this bus is actually pretty decent at this time, especially being at 2022. Hey, okay, I should just left it. Yeah, don't mind. Mostly, you're gonna see a lot of dogs in this video throughout this Walkaround Tour, maybe, but maybe not. I will eventually do a startup and a drive once again to town to get it washed. Well, basically, it's a bit of TLC on the bottom of the bus. It's pretty decent. The bus quality is decent at the time. But we're also gonna do bus 30, which actually I did mention it, but bus 30 was originally supposed to be a Walkaround Tour. I was supposed to originally put a Walkaround Tour on bus 30. However, in my perspective, that bus 30 was not. I was going to, but at the same time, the bus was pretty dirty. I didn't have the time to think about doing it at the time before the bus had to be sent back to do more repairs at the time. The only thing the reason why that bus needed to be recalled, is the warning light was perhaps absent or removed onto the rear. So it was back on the yard. As of right now, it's in the yard, temporary, to get repairs, some minor repairs before the next school year. Plus, needs to be more detailed as well. Again, I will do bus 30 before the cleaning happens again. But it is way dirtier than this one here. It's kind of like this, but way dirtier. The floor is in a dirty condition at this time, unless you have to sweep the floors for most of the time because, well, it's super dirty. That's what it is. Actually, 28 is actually a bit worse than 30. I think 30 was like one of the worst, kind of bit worser because it was like so, it was so dirty, like so much dust, some litter, garbage. But 28 was actually super worse because I did mention that this bus had some garbage on the floor, but maybe if not, I could be blamed for that. But yeah, you might be asking that I might be recording a video of bus 2036 for next year. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might be on a different bus, or I could be on this bus. I could be wrong. But if I can give you the teaser, I could teaser it in another video. But what I could say is that I won't able to record until like 3 or 2 weeks into my school year session, and wait till like the 2 weeks into my school, or when the school starts in my part in Canada. But it won't happen until like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks into September, and then, well, it would be the same year like last year, but instead of like like all the time, like 4 or 8 times a week, it would be going for at least 2 times a week, but it won't be like four videos a week. It'll be 2. So like every Monday, there'll be a morning run, and then every Wednesday, there'll be an afternoon PM run of the full length video. It's just so it gives me enough time to relax in the bus without going always on the front all times. But even though it might be overwhelming, especially, who knows, the kids. I don't know how the kids are gonna be like on the bus, like saying like how kids like they'll be like why are you recording and all that stuff. But that's for content. Everyone knows that's for content. But yeah. So yeah, that's what the teaser news I'm gonna be doing for next year. It will go up to like May, or it probably may go up to May or June. It actually depends, since I am a senior. Actually, that's the truth. I'm actually a senior right now, as of right now. Even though I've been starting this YouTube career since 3 years now, and even though it's been from rough terms at this moment, because of course I never record too much like I used to. Well, yeah, I went from like going to record more cold like bus line videos to this as now as my local transportation ride videos, which I'll dedicate to every like fleet in my local transportation. Even though I've been on this transportation for like about a decade now, as a matter of fact, but almost a decade, because I was not on their bus until like. Well, actually, the truth is that I did not. So when I was in 5th grade, I actually didn't go to Salt Lake this time, but this time I went to Cold Lake. I ride on the Cold Lake bus to school every single day until I'm not gonna say that, but I could say that the bus driver had to switch routes to St. Paul, and then I'd be forced to going back on the Salt Lake buses with one of my bus homies on the bus. But time changes, and you're not gonna really gonna care about them, but it is what it is. But it's almost been a decade since I've been riding these buses. I've been riding on these buses since 2015. It's kind of crazy how long it's been since I've been. It feels like it's been like, I don't know, not long ago. It's been almost a decade. But yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been a decade, but I'm gonna end the video. But just to give you a little teaser that I will be recording. I think on the 3rd or 2nd week of September I'll be recording. So stay tuned, and but whatever. But hope you guys enjoyed the Walkaround Tour and updates and teasers about next year's run. But I'm pretty sure there will be more videos coming up soon if I have the time to do it. But as of right now, we're gonna shut the keys off and close these doors. But if you have any suggestions or whatever, let me know in the comments below. And honestly, I'll do more as I can as soon as I'm done. But eventually, for now, I'm gonna end this video. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you like those videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed your wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time.